Hello, friends. How are you? I am back. And I'm still working on my junk journal July prompts. I'm moving along. I'm getting there. I was thinking today when it said metal that what was I going to do? So I said I have to look through all of my stuff that I have in my stash and find some metal. I got a lot of metal, but what I found was this. This is what I found. I found this. I don't know if you can see what it is. Let me see if I can put something behind it so you can see what I found. Can you see that? I found this metal. And when I thought of this metal, I thought chicken wire, chickens, cluck, cluck, cluck. So my mind just kind of went off to chicken wire, cluck, cluck, cluck. So as my mind went off to that, I go, Jay, you know what, girl? When you think of chicken wire, cluck, 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 you think of a farm. Now, I've only been on the farm once. No, twice. When I was in college, I worked with this one farm for a day. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, only a day. And on the farm, what they had us doing was digging potatoes. And of course, I didn't know tomatoes grew underground. I thought the tomatoes was like on a vine or a tree or something like that. But you had to dig the tomatoes out of the dirt. I was like, what the heck? This could take all day getting the potatoes out of that dirt like that. So there I am with the rest of the people who knew what they were doing, because, I don't know what I'm doing. So the other people knew what they were doing. And they were like, digging on the ground. They had a little thing. They were digging on the ground. I'm hoping this will help me attach this. They were digging on the ground, getting everything. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is hard work. So, because I had signed up to do it, because I was in college, and I needed the money. I mean, I had to have money for stuff. So they said, oh, you can come help out on the farm and help. And I was like, shoot, I can help on the farm. I can do that. And, they told what the pay was. And it was a decent amount of pay. A decent amount. Now, I'm going to have to find my tiny attacher and work with that too. But I said, oh, okay, I can work on the farm. Shoot, I can do that. Farm work, I'm sure I could do that. I'm sure. So we were out there. We got there like early in the morning and everything like that. And, part of doing the farm work was that, you worked out there all day, and then the farmer family, they would feed you, and then you would go home. So they had, prepared a meal for you and everything, and then you would go home. So I was like, okay, free food and everything. I go back to the dorm, because by the time I got back to the dorm, the thing would be closed. The dining hall. So I was like, dining hall gonna be closed, everything like that. I had all my little farm stuff, my little, and I've liked overhauls ever since that. I've liked them ever since that. So I had my little overhauls on, and I was like, all happy to do it, but I was as tired as could be. Getting potatoes from under the ground was hard. And I was like, before that time, I was thinking, wow. I had a few friends in college that they lived on the farm and stuff like that. And I said, wow, now I know why people don't go back to the farm. So we went on inside after that, and they gave us dinner. If I can recall, it was like a nice little stew or something similar to a stew. I think, no, let's not say a stew. Let's be better. Let's go pot roast. Let's go pot roast. So I had a little of the pot roast. And I'm hoping I put some sticky stuff on. Oh, it's sticky. Look at that. It's sticking down. Where my tiny attacher at? Tiny attacher, because, you know, tiny attacher going to have to... Oh, I hate to use tiny attacher on here, but let's see if it holds that down for me. I need it somewhere else. I just wanted to hold it down because I don't want it to come up. See how my mind goes? I mean, there I am working on my junk journal July, and they're talking metal, and I'm talking farm. You know, I was thinking of going steampunk, you know, do something steampunky, you know, with some gears and stuff like that. But not me. Jay, not you. You thinking farm. Now, what are my little farm animals doing right here? I had a thing that said what the little farm animals were about down at the fence. But what did I do with it? What did I do with it? Okay. The little farm animals down at the fence, they are up to something. So they down at the bottom of the fence, and what are they doing? They are human watching. Human watching. So they done went down to the fence and see what those humans were about. Because, you know, to them, humans be up to some serious crap down there at the bottom of the fence. They driving by in cars, all kinds of stuff. So, they human watching. There they go. Out there in the middle of the farm, human watching. I had a pen. Well, I wanted to go around that with some black ink, with some black, but I can't find it. Since I can't find it, I never can find anything at this desk once I get going. But here we are, and I just finished another prompt, and this prompt is prompt number 5, and this is metal. So let me put that on there so I know which one this is. This is prompt number 5, metal. And my metal part is that lovely fence that's holding those beautiful farm animals back. And you know, she done went and got her scarf, her hat, and everything. These two guys are like, humans. You trying to act too human, girl, they're saying to her. But she said, don't worry about it, I got this. So they down there human watching. And that is my page for Junk Journal January. Junk Journal January, day 5, for me, day 5, metal. Next, I'll work on folio. I'll try to do 2. I'll try to do folio and paint. I gotta think of them. So I'll see you all in my next video when I do folio at least. So I gotta think of something good for folio, because my mind wanders. That's what happens when I'm doing these junk journal things. My mind wanders and I gotta think of something. So I gotta think of folio. But I'll get back with you soon. Tune into the channel. If you're not a subscriber here, press that subscriber button so you can see at least what I'll be doing for Junk Journal July. And maybe you'll stay on for some more of my things. Also, let me say to you again, I always say this, self-care is not selfish. Take care of yourself. Press that subscribe button. Leave me a comment and tell me what you think of my human watching animals. And also, If you want to see what else I've done in Junk Journal July, there's a playlist that I'll try to link so you can see what the other things are in Junk Journal July. Take care of yourselves. See you in the next video. And please press that like button, subscribe button. Also, press that bell on the side so you can see when I put up my next video. Talk to you all soon. Bye now.